Did you know that domain registrars that have a hosting service attached to it are not good at providing quality web hosting, and it's the same case with hosting services that try to run a domain name registrar. That's why many top online marketers have a domain name which is separated from their hosting service. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to connect or point your domain name to a hosting service like A2 Hosting. Hi there, I'm Winston the Solopreneur Warrior, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up a domain name on Namecheap and how to link it up with a hosting service like the A2 Hosting. But before we get into all that, if this is your first time to this channel and you're interested in growing your channel, driving traffic to your videos while making money on the site as an affiliate marketer, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Now, for a start, you will need to have a domain name and a hosting account. Personally, I use Namecheap as my domain name service and of course A2 as my hosting service. Let's start with Namecheap because we need a domain name first to add it into the hosting account before pointing it to the new website. Now, although the price of a domain name registrar may be a small factor for you when it comes to growing your online business, but if you are looking, however, for the most affordable domain name registrar for your single domain, Namecheap is where you should be looking at. Now, just to let you know, Namecheap is a reputable domain name registrar currently managing more than 10 million domain names worldwide. The platform interface is very straightforward, easy to use, and it makes buying and managing your domain name on the platform a breeze. All you have to do is make a search for the domain name that you want to use, and if the domain name is available, you can go ahead and buy the domain name by clicking on the cart feature here and following the on-screen steps to the checkout page. If a domain name is available, you will see this check mark beside the domain name, and of course there will be other extension variations below, but the .com extension has proven to be the best because that's what many people default to when it comes to a website link. Now, after buying your domain name, the next step is buying your hosting account if you don't already have one. Personally, I use the A2 hosting service, and like many other popular hosting service providers, the A2 hosting service has a lot to offer. For a start, it stands out among the other hosting services when it comes to speed. Actually, the A2 hosting beats other hosting services with up to 20 times faster web hosting service in terms of speed. So if you are looking for just pure speed, which every website needs, then A2 hosting is your best pick. Now, when you click to buy an account with the A2 hosting service, you will be asked right off the start to choose a domain name. Actually, the A2 hosting service gives you up to 4 different options to choose from. You can register a domain name directly from the A2 hosting service, or you can choose to transfer your domain name from another registrar to the A2 hosting service using an existing domain and updating it using a name saver, or simply using a subdomain name from the A2 hosting service. So if you bought your domain name from a name saver like Namecheap, for example, you might want to choose the third option here that says, I will use my existing domain and update my name saver. The name saver update that A2 means here is simply a code of letters and numbers that A2 will give you after buying your hosting account, and that's what you'll be using to connect your hosting account to your domain name registrar. Now, since I already have an account with the A2 hosting service, I'll just log in and show you how to do the update. So after you make your purchase for your hosting account, you will be taken to your account dashboard, which contains the domain you have added to your hosting account when registering for an account on A2. So for example, this is the domain name I added when paying for this account. Now, what you want to do next is click on this account detail tab and you'll be taken to this page. Again, you want to make sure that you're working with the right domain name. Now, what you want here is this name saver area. This is the name saver you'll be using to connect or point your domain name to a hosting account. So you want to start by copying this first domain name saver here and pasting it on the name saver area of the domain name service you are using, which in this case is Namecheap. On the Namecheap platform, beside the domain name you bought, click on the Manage tab here on the right. Then scroll down a little and you will see this name saver area on Namecheap. Next is clicking on this arrow and then on custom DNS. Next is pasting the name server you copied from your A2 hosting account in this area. Now you want to do the same with the other name servers. Simply head over to your hosting account, copy each line and paste it in a respective name server. After adding all the name servers you copied from your hosting account, click on this green check mark here to save your settings. Now, as you can see here, it says DNS server update may take up to 48 hours to take effect. But the truth is, it usually doesn't take that long, but it might take a couple of hours in some cases. So if you already have WordPress installed under that domain name on your hosting account, within a couple of hours, you should see that when you click on the domain link, it will lead you to a page that looks similar to this. Now, if you still do not know how to install WordPress on your A2 hosting account, make sure to check the video link in the description box below this video or the link that pops up on the top right of this video. And that's it when it comes to connecting or pointing a domain name to a hosting account like the A2 hosting service. And with all that, I will wrap up this video. I hope it was helpful. If so, hit the like button below, share on your preferred social site, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another helpful video.